Virtual and augmented reality, or VR and AR for short, is starting to emerge as something other than a form of entertainment. Virtual reality refers to immersive and fully artificial digital environments created by a head mounted display, or HMD. Augmented reality is similar to VR. Instead of a fully immersive world, AR creates one that is virtually enhanced with digital overlays that don't fully separate you from reality. Now, VR and AR has failed to become a tool used in classrooms thus far, but with the recent drops in prices and the increased interest in stay at home learning due to a certain global pandemic going on, VR education is looking more and more viable. And I, for one, think that VR should be adopted and used for education. With the addition of VR and AR to the classroom, new methods of learning and teaching could be explored. Virtual lessons and online classes could have a setting related to what is currently being discussed. For example, a lesson in Egyptian history could be taught in the shadow of the pyramids, or during a science lesson about space, VR could be used to give students virtual tours of the various planets of the solar system. The use of VR and AR allowed teachers to take students to otherwise impossible locations. If learners want a more comfortable location, however, a virtual classroom is possible too. Class could continue virtually where it left off in a physical classroom with little to no issues and without physical interaction. This particular benefit of VR based learning is particularly appealing given the current situation. VR can also be used in training to reduce risk to employees, students, and other learners. By using a VR training program, new skills can be practiced in a virtual environment without any risk. VR also has military and emergency applications when it comes to training, such as a program that puts people into dangerous situations without any real danger being present. VR is an increasingly viable option for educational use. With newer models of head mounted displays, VR is no longer tied to rooms or powerful computers. VR is becoming a portable world that can be taken just about anywhere. The equipment is becoming pretty affordable too. The price of a standard head mounted display is now only $300, far lower than the previous price tag of $800. Because of this, the reality of VR and AR being used in classrooms is not far off. AR is already widely accessible through the use of a smartphone, most of which are already AR capable. Just as the smartboard was a huge leap forward in the inclusion of technology into the classroom, so too shall be the introduction of VR and AR. In light of the current global pandemic and widespread shutdowns, the idea of having a virtual classroom at your fingertips is a welcome one. The adoption of VR and AR as a learning tool could not come sooner. Okay.